It's Kate, and welcome if you're here for the first time on my YouTube channel, or you may be part of one of my groups, which is Mighty Mums Making, or Midlife Mums Making Mighty Moves, Whole Health, or Weightless, or the Weightless Way, and Oily Coaches Revolution. So go look for those groups. You may be watching it in one of those groups, and hello, and thank you for being here. And if you want to join my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe so that you get all the goodness about making moves in your life, your mindset, your mindfulness, and really taking those steps as to how you get to where you really want to go. So, my name is Kate, and I'm a life coach, health coach, money coach, and emotional freedom coach. And yes, I love using essential oils when I coach or when even just in everyday life. And I use Young Living essential oils. And today, my go to oil was Valor. And the reason for that was I'm jumping up and down here. Sorry, my chair got stuck. Yeah, it was the day for the insurance medical exam. And I don't know about you, but I really, really dislike going and being poked and prodded and all of that stuff, but it's necessary. So, I believe in being healthy. I believe in understanding where my health is and being very mindful about that. So, today, yesterday we were talking about mindset and how mindset, we can have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. Well, in those mindsets that we really do have, sometimes it's our mindset that is stopping us from taking the steps we need to take. You know, we don't go anywhere unless we show up and take action. Our mindset is what makes sure that we take the right action, or if we take any action at all. And sometimes what happens is we have everything all lined up, we have all these great ideas, but all they ever do is stay in our internal place, which is in our mind and in our feelings. This is our inner world, and they get in our thoughts. We get really excited about them, and the more that we map out the steps we want to take or start thinking about the steps we want to take, then the feelings of doubts and stuff start to come in, and you start to look at, oh, that doesn't look like it'd work. Oh, I've done that before and that's not going to work. And all these feelings and doubts and stuff start coming into your head, so that by the time you are thinking all this and looking at this and planning this again, you've lost your momentum to go forward and actually take action on something that's going to help you. I know a lot of people do this with regards, especially in business. If you're a Grammypreneur like I am, I'm a Grammypreneur, and I know a lot of mompreneurs where you maybe got a little business on the side for yourself, or maybe it's your main gig. I don't know, but you want to do something, and suddenly you find that actually putting that step into action, in other words, crossing the bridge from your internal world to your external world where your results are going to show up, you never get on that bridge of taking the action. You never jump from the internal world onto the action bridge, which then drives the momentum to get your results. And the truth is, if we don't ever take action, we can think up brilliant things in our mind and never take action, just never ever do it. And quite often it is our mindset, our belief patterns, our growth pattern that is going on that is keeping us from actually achieving what we really want. And how we get what we really want is a mixture of the two. We can have, like, I can sit around here. I'm a creative person. I love to create. And let me tell you, I could get lost in Canva all day. I meant to bring my amazing mug that I created on Canva, and it arrived yesterday. And I am so excited about it. I love to create, and I can get really, really lost in creating things. And I've created online courses, and I've created this, and they're really, really good. But if I don't take any action to let somebody know that I've got something that may be of great use to them to help them, then I'm stuck in my internal world. I am not bridging. I'm not taking that bridge and creating the momentum to go out there and get the results from all my creativity. So, what is it that you're struggling with? What is it that you are afraid to take next steps for? And the truth is, I may even put this, I will give away a little giveaway at the end of this today. And I will show you, I will give you away a PDF. If you're in one of my groups, and if you aren't, please go join my group, and it will be listed there so that you can download this PDF. But this is a 5 steps to what I call intentional change. You see, we have to take steps in order to change. In order to change, there are some other steps that we have to take. You've heard me talk about belief and desire. If your belief and desire is not at the same level, the likelihood that you're going to take that step onto the action bridge and zoom into the results that you want is highly unlikely. It's probably not going to happen because we don't take the steps with the right mindset. That is the very reason that we are not getting the results that we want. You know, that place that you come to every January, I'm going to exercise in the gym this year. And by the end of January, sometimes it's not even the end of January, you've given up. Is why a lot of us join 90-day challenges, because by that time, if you've hung in there every day, you have actually gathered consistency. When we want to start to release weight, we've got to have consistency. When we start to look at, okay, I want to get fit, we've got to have consistency. And the way that we have consistency is by continually taking little baby steps that lead you to the action bridge where you will begin to have the results that you really want or desire. Want, cancel want. Want is is what I call a lack word, because it says I shall not want. And I shall not want means I shall not lack. So it takes you to the path that you really want to, or you desire to be on. I have trouble getting that out of my language. It takes you to that path that you truly desire to be on, not the one that you choose to stay in. And to get there, you have to take steps. It is imperative that you choose to take the steps, no matter how tiny they are. Once you start to take steps, you are going in the right direction to get the results that you want. So in the next or over this year, I'm going to create, or I have created, several challenges that I am going to encourage you to join, which is going to help you to choose the steps that you need to take to get consistency in your life about taking those steps to get your desires and your dreams and your goals that you want. You know, I know so many people, and this can include myself at different times in my life, where you suddenly, have got the college 15 or the baby 30 or the hormonal 15 or whatever, the Hashimoto's struggle with keeping your weight at where you want it. And I understand that. But being consistent in your efforts to not diet, but to understand how you can get to your ideal body and still eat healthily, eat out, enjoy food, have a piece of cake, when it's necessary, or when you want, not when you want one, but when you're at an occasion where, yeah, you would desire to have that small piece of cake. You can live, you can do this. And I'm going to have a challenge shortly. Most people really in that arena do not understand how much sugar you're really eating. And sugar's in everything. And if you use an app to track your food, you will be surprised at how much hidden sugar is in your food. When you track an app and then you go, or like I use MyFitnessPal, okay? And if I go over to nutrition and I have a look at nutrition and I have a look in there and my macros, etc., the nutrition and calories in there, I can see exactly how much sugar I've eaten for the day. Now, I have some guidelines for myself around sugar, and I cut out sugar and went looking for the sugar a long time ago. So, but many people don't. And then we're going to have another challenge after that. We're going to take these steps a little bit at a time. We're going to have a challenge around friending your scale. I don't know about you, but every time, including today, when I went to the doctor, I made sure I got on the scale at home before I left, so I was not in for any big surprises. The scale can be so debilitating in our lives, and sometimes the scale is the very thing that actually hiccups our weight release journey. I'm also going to do two other challenges. One about making mighty moves in your life. What is your next mighty move in your life? And another one I'm going to do, which is I'll explain when I actually get there, and it's called about changing your oil. So those are some things. I've taken the steps to create these challenges for you so that they will be spread out over the year. I'm not going to do them once a month. They're going to spread out probably once a quarter. I'll invite you to a challenge to do this. And I want you to jump in and join these challenges. They're free. They don't cost you anything, but you start to get consistency in your life and you start to take steps towards achieving the things that you really want to achieve in your life. So, as I mentioned before, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to see you there. Leave a comment. And also jump over into my Facebook groups. I'm the only Kate Penwarren Thompson there is. I have a life coach page. I have a personal page. I have Mighty Midlife Mums Making Mighty Moves, Oily Coaches Revolution, community, and Whole Health Weightless. All of those you're going to find are very much interactive, and you'll find things in different groups for you. So that's it for me today, and I will see you tomorrow. Watch out for when we're going to start the next challenge. Okay, bye for now.